once again, Mrs. Eats is explaining more terminology in fighting games from a Japanese speaker's perspective, and she's touching base with KOF this time. Now, if you watched the first time I reacted to this, she did Street Fighter and a little bit of Mortal Kombat, and I thought that was pretty damn hilarious. She released another one of these videos not that long ago. I definitely want to watch and react to this, so shout out to Miss Eats. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a fan of your content. Keep doing these. This stuff is hilarious. It's very interesting seeing what a lot of these translations translate out to, and it makes me want to learn more Japanese, to be honest with you. Makes me want to brush up on a little bit more. But we're gonna get into this and see what Miss Eats got going on here with what they really said in the King of Fighters. Product placement first, though, I think.
Sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakurako.
Are you okay? Buster Wolf!
Why was he worried about that guy before he killed him? Did she just say, me bouncy? There's a lot of crazy things that they shout in the King of Fighters, but what exactly do they mean? Today, I'm gonna break down some of them.
Hold on a second. Her hat says Fatal Fury, but it's Fatal F-U-R-R-Y. That was so cute. Miss Eats, that's cute. I'm not gonna lie. It's just funny because it's a trucker hat with the freaking piece of tape. And she spelled Fury wrong, but we'll take it. Fatal Fury. Okay, 1 R next time.
Most iconic Japanese line from Terry's weird English
Rising Taku!
to Mai's misunderstood moves. And we're also gonna look at the classic Samurai Showdown to understand what they're really saying in Japanese.
So are you Chinese or Japanese?
But let's start with the King of Fighters. It's a crossover fighting game developed by SNK. The most iconic character, of course, is Terry Bogard. Are you okay? 俺はいつだってみんなにそう聞いてきたんだ。だけど、俺には誰も聞いてくれないんだ。He's an American, but he speaks English like a Japanese guy.
I have a Buster! I have a Wolf! Are you okay? Buster Wolf!
His special move,
Rising Taku!
a lot of people heard it rising tackle. He's actually trying to say rising tackle. But in Japanese, we don't put L sound at the end of the vocabulary. We have to say rising taku. Another move people misheard is people heard this overshoot geyser. He's actually saying overheat geyser. And now we get to his most mysterious move.
Are you okay? Buster Wolf!
Why is he asking if the other guys
That really happened to me, bro.
Before I answer this ancient mystery, let's take a look at the other most popular characters in King of Fighters. And I'm pretty sure 99.9% of the men who grew up in the arcades in the 90s remember this girl.
That's kind of interesting.
Oh, look at that pretty lady.
Hey, maybe this game doesn't have to be about the mayhem.
Her name is Mai Shiranui, one of the most popular characters in the game. She usually says this in the beginning of the match. I heard a lot of non-Japanese people heard that she's saying Shiranui Mai, Mighty Mouse. I was surprised to know that Mighty Mouse was a very old American cartoon. I've never heard of them before, only Mickey Mouse.
向かってくるのか。逃げずにこのデュオに近づいてくるのか。
So she's actually saying Shiranui Mai, Mighty Masu. Clearly Shiranui Mai is her name and Mighty Masu means I'm coming for you. Her special fireball move is this. Some people thought she was saying Kentucky. Nice try, but you were thinking about the wrong fighting game character.
New spicy tender roast Monterey spicy sauce.
He is not a fighting game character, but alright. Too much Mugen.
She's actually saying Kachou-sen. Ka means flower. Chou means butterfly. Sen means a fan. All together, flower butterfly fan attack. That sounds beautiful, right? Another one is Musasabi no mai. Musasabi is a flying squirrel, and mai means dance. She also has another move called Hisatsu Shinobibachi. Hisatsu means deadly. Shinobi means usually ninja, and bachi or hachi means bee. So it means deadly ninja bee attack. But her most famous line comes when you win the game. And of course, for me, I can understand what she's saying, but I was so surprised that some non-Japanese people found that she was saying, me, bouncy. I understand why you guys thought she was saying me bouncy because
of course.
It kind of fits her character, right? Pervert. But what's really she's saying is Nippon-ichi. Nippon means Japan. Ichi means number one. It sounds like Japan is number one, but in this case, she's talking about herself that I'm number one in Japan. Next is Iori. He's the character that also speaks in Japanese. As you know, it's kind of a rule for a fighting game character, shout the name of the moves, right?
Hadouken, Shoryuken, Hongyomunen, Gyunyuksapneren, let's get in.
Iori doesn't do that. For example, he says, Doshita. That means, what's wrong or what's the matter? But he's not asking because he's worried about the other guy like Terry does. He actually says it to mock the opponent. It's almost like, what's the matter, coward? It really shows his arrogance and dominance. But the actual name of the move is 108 shiki yami barai. So every move he does, there's a number. And the word shiki, this means technique number.
I didn't know that.
Yamibarai means a ritual to remove evil or darkness. His next move is... The name of the move is called 212 shiki koto tsuki in. But he just says shine. Delete means die. Koto is a Japanese traditional instrument. Tsuki means moon. So koto tsuki means a beautiful sound of koto instrument. But at the end of the move they put in means negative. Maybe they want to make the move sound like the opposite of the beautiful koto instrument sound. Maybe the opposite of beautiful sound of koto sounds like this. And when he does his super moves, he says this.
遊びは終わりだ。泣け、叫べ、そして死ね。
Asobi wa owarida means playtime is over. Nake means cry. Sakebe means shout. Soshite shine means and die. I was very shocked that what he's saying. It's just so brutal. But the move is called King 1211 shiki Ya Otome. King means forbidden, and Ya Otome means 8 little girls.
Brother,
What?
what's that? What's that, brother?
But to be honest with
What?
you guys, I tried to find the word the Ya Otome mean. I don't know, maybe the creator of this game had made a different meaning of this move. I couldn't really find a reason why they named it.
I
but
thought it was
he's
called
actually
Maiden
speaking
Masher.
Forbidden 1211 8 little girls. That sounds like a pervert. Let's take a quick look at the Japanese used in SNK Classic Samurai Showdown.
Okay.
This game is called Samurai Spirits in Japan, and it was really popular when it came out. I also heard that it was very popular in the US too, and I was
It
just
was.
surprised that they actually kept quite a lot of Japanese voice acting. There's one character who actually speaks the most Japanese in the game. It's actually an announcer called Kuroko. In the first round, he always says this.
尋常に一本目勝負
Iza means now. Jinjo usually mean normal, but in this case it's fight like normal. That means don't do crazy tricks, don't run away, just fight fairly and honestly. Ipponme means first round, shobu means begin. So all together he's saying, now face your opponent fairly, round one, fight. They translated this as on guard. But I think the better translation is,
You two take turns kicking each other's asses.
when you win the game, he says this.
勝負あり青丸
Shobu ari means winner is decided. Omigoto means excellent. He has many other lines, but probably most famous one is when you choose this character. It sounds like assquake, right? But actually, his name is Earthquake. But in Japanese, we call Earth ass.
My father is a scientist. He study us.
Before we go to the next character, I'm surprised how popular this game was around the world. It's all based around the Asian Japanese history, so I never imagined non-Japanese would find it interesting. It's so cool that people around the world could get their first taste of Japanese culture through this game. And speaking of tasting Japan, you can try so many delicious Japanese snacks with Tokyo Treat.
Alright, we're back here.
Now
Alright.
let's go back to Samurai Showdown. The style of the game is Haomaru. Haomaru is based on a real legendary samurai called Miyamoto Musashi. And I'm sure creators wanted Haomaru become very tough and a legendary samurai too. Well, I don't think he was as strong as this character.
Maybe I ought to tie that long hair on your head to the short hair on your ass and kick you down the street.
Haomaru doesn't talk much in the game, but he has two moves. Kogetsu means the outline of crescent, and Zan means cut. So altogether, crescent arc cut. The other move is Senpu means spinning wind. Letsu means violent explosion. Zam means cut. Altogether, spinning wind, violent explosion, cut. Now, let's move on to the next interesting character.
Hey,
First fighting game character with
that's my
a
boy.
dog.
Be
That's-
careful, Bob.
that's true.
One of them
That's my-
Chinese fighting dogs.
He's actually an American from San Francisco, but he doesn't sound like American at all. So this is his move, Plasma Blade. When I heard this move for the first time, I couldn't understand anything at all. To me, it sounds like Rub My Brain. I sound more
Oh, wow.
American than that guy. But when you listen to him,
That's sad.
he's actually speaking in very heavy Japanese English accent. Plasma Blade. So when you say fast and it kind of muffled, it sounds like rub my brain, rub my brain, rub my brain, rub my brain, rub my brain. Another
Please,
move he
no.
has is. To me, it sounded like straight ahead. He's actually saying strike head. Now, let's go back to Terry and answer the age-old question.
Are you okay?
I know all of us could hear what he's saying, but it's so weird.
The
Why
transition.
would Terry say "Are you okay" to his opponent when he's about to kill the guy, right? So a lot of people, including me, thought it was a mistranslation. He should be saying, "Are you ready?" Actually, the planner of the game, Oda Yasuki-san, talked about the origin of it in a gaming magazine. As for the famous "Are you okay?" Terry says, the idea came to me after getting an amusement park ride in Los Angeles, which I came out totally wet. Seeing me soaked, a child said, "Are you okay?" The scene particularly amused me. So the boy said it to Oda-san because he was concerned, right? That must mean Terry's actually worried about his opponent.
Are you okay?
Well, at least until he blows them away. Imagine if the boy said something else like, it would have changed Terry's most famous line forever.
That would be awful.
Wait a minute. Just what does even mean? I'll explain that and all the Japanese used in Street Fighter 2 in this video, so check it out. Thanks for watching, Okini!
Yeah, I'm telling you, Miss Eats, if you watch this, please do more. Pick some more games. Do Art of Fighting. Do the sequels. I'll be here to react to every last one of them because I think this shit is hilarious. Her reactions to stuff is just too funny. If I'm honest opinion.
Thanks for watching, Okini!
I think she's hilarious. I don't know. I just genuinely think she's hilarious. And I need more of this. I'm not gonna lie. This brings me life. Because I think it's just interesting just hearing it from the perspective of people from Japan. And plus, I mean, she's hilarious, to be honest with you. Some of her videos are pretty damn funny. I can't say some, a good chunk of them are pretty damn funny, to be real with you. But she's a very lively person. So it's just cool to just see her energy. And the whole pervert. That's just hilarious. But yeah, man. Hey, I didn't even recognize, yo, she has a Buc-ee's plushie in the back. What does Japan know about Buc-ee's? That's supposed to be Southern stuff only. What the hell? Miss Eats, you're onto something. Yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this. So that'll do it for this. Talk to me in the comments below how y'all feel about Miss Eats and her translations. So yeah, that'll do it for this one. I'll catch y'all next one. Again, Miss Eats, more. I keep saying it. Please do more, man. Please. I'm here for it.